All right, Scott, I mean, I have to touch on the subject of
touch. My shirt. Yeah. I play golf. And
there's a little golf man there.
Bartender. This is William Murray. That's Bill Murray. That's his avatar when he plays golf, I guess.
Love it.
But yeah, it has like a julep strainer. It has a muddler. It has tins.
Could not be more
Yeah, and you
fitting.
got yours monogrammed, which is nice.
I do have my initials.
Yeah, your own initials.
Yeah, it's not really... It's Tommy Hilfiger.
Oh.
But we are now doing the British Open.
The British Open.
The British Open.
And what are the Brits known for more than anything?
Fish and chips.
Tea. And fish and chips, I suppose, but tea.
Okay.
Tea time.
So no fish and chips in there.
There will be no fish. I might throw a chip in there. That's
okay.
a French fry, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is a Hario coffee maker. It's a Japanese-style siphon pressure coffee maker. I'm going to be making an old-fashioned in the same style that we would be making tea.
With a coffee maker?
With a coffee maker. It can make coffee, it can make tea. It's mostly made for coffee. So we're going to start over here. We're going to get our fire underneath here. But we have to start off, of course, with what we're going to be boiling, which is this guy right here. This is Bibb and Tucker Bourbon.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to put an awful lot of this stuff in here. So we're going to go right up to about
the brim of the
cup and a
jar.
half.
Oh.
No, right about there.
Okay.
So this is what we're going to be boiling, basically. We're going to be boiling this up through this guy right here, which is my filter. And that's all we're going to be doing to make this cocktail. We're just going to be boiling.
What's it filtering out?
So it's going to be filtering, and I'll show you. So the Old Fashioned has 3 ingredients.
Yes.
It has booze, it has bitters, and it has sugar. So we are going to take our whiskey, and we are going to put some sugar. So we have our booze, we have our sugar, but we're going to be making the bitter portion of it.
Okay.
Cool?
Yes.
Cool. So in an Angostura bitters, the flavor they're basing it off of was the Angostura bark, which they don't make it with Angostura bark anymore. But we are going to be using some bark right here. This is just
random bark?
Just some random bark.
Random bark.
It was outside.
Okay.
It was free.
Broke it off a tree.
This is cinchona bark. This has quinine in it. This is what tonic is made out of.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of that sort of thing. We're going to use a little allspice berries.
Always good.
Always good. Even
in anything. Mulled wine.
Just Oh, yes. This is going to be very similar to mulled wine or glue wine.
Yes.
Without the wine parts. Yes. Sorry. That's the part that's rough. We're going to put a couple cloves in here. Cloves take over this whole thing, so I really want to be careful with how many.
Yeah.
The other ones are just sort of an eyeball. I'm going to put 3. They're very, very strong. And this is just a little mixture of like chamomile.
That looks like stones.
And rocks. It's chamomile and rocks is what I put in there.
It literally looks like pieces of rock.
Yeah, that's what I think that'll help. I think that'll make it the earthy flavor that we're always looking for.
Yes.
Rocks.
Full circle, bringing everything back.
Put everything back into it.
The earth that gave us all this.
There it is.
Okay.
We're going to take one of these guys. This is just some cinnamon. Snap that. Throw that in here. A little bit extra sweetness. Of course, a vanilla bean.
Yep.
Fling.
Okay.
We're going to toss it in there. And then we're going to put a couple slice of orange. So then we're going to turn this guy on. And what's going to happen here is this is going to heat up. The pressure in here is going to push this up through here. It's going to take a second, but you can see it moving already.
Oh, yeah.
So basically what's going to happen, the pressure is going to push all this up through here. We've sort of made a tea out of this, this bitters.
What makes it a tea?
Well, there are things in here that are tea-like. Bitters and tea are both medicines. They both, a lot of them come from bitter herbs and roots. We have some bitter herbs in here.
Okay, so it's
so
already...
now you see all this.
Okay.
So it's all boiled in. We're going to turn this off.
Yes.
And now all of this pressure is going to hang out in here because it's still warm in here. So all of this is now infusing the same way you would infuse with heat.
Yeah.
But the next step is not just the heat, but also the pressure of it being, it's kind of cool when it just gets sucked back in here. If you watch, it'll see, there it goes. Everything is boiling and ready to go. It's all that pressure is just pulled everything back in.
Okay.
Okay, so then we're going to take this guy off.
Okay.
Set it off to the side. And then bring our glass in, and we will try it like this. This is going to be a little warm, yes. So maybe like get it close to your face, give it a smell. We'll put some ice into it, and then we'll go from there.
It's close to my face.
Yep.
It's very bourbon-y hot steam.
It's very those are
not even English. It's very bourbon-y hot steam.
Yes, that's what the flavor profile I was going for. Bourbon-y hot.
Oh, it's not as hot as I thought.
No, it's not.
Ooh, that is... Strong.
Strong. It's an old-fashioned.
You can... It's cleaning my insides
yes,
right now.
Absolutely.
I'm instantly about 5 degrees warmer now.
That's good. That's perfect. Great. Just going to put 1 large ice cube in here.
Okay. That tastes different now.
It does taste weird. A little different. Yeah.
It does.
It does. Yeah, it's going to mute a lot of those flavors. It's going to bring out some of the other ones.
It tastes sweeter.
Yeah, because it's muting some of like the more extreme flavors. That's why we serve drinks cold normally, so that we can sort of hide some of the imperfections of the rest of it.
No, the other one was perfect. I can imagine on a ski trip somewhere out drinking the hot one. I don't know which one I prefer better. To be honest.
Gosh. Well, we have more of this. We can put it right to your face.
This is really... Did we have a name for it?
The British Open Old Fashioned. The BOOF. The boof. We're not calling it the boof.
Thank you, Scott.
You're so welcome, Tamee, of course, for the boof.
It's clearly already hitting me.
Yes, absolutely. 1 boof, and you are done.
And I'm...
Hit that boof. Hit the booth.
Done.
Good for you.
Cheers, everyone.
Bye, Tamee.
Thank you.